Okay guys, I have 7 thrift stores on my list today and I have about 5 hours to shop all of them, which normally would not be enough time for me. I like to take my time in these stores, especially these larger ones. This first one that I'm gonna go into is a very large store and I could easily spend an hour and a half in here, but I'm gonna need to be in and out of here. I'm gonna give myself 45 minutes. So all of the stores I'm going to today, I say have very, very low prices. So that's one great thing about my area is my thrift stores are still pretty much priced where I think they should be. You know what I hate is when thrift stores don't have their hours correct on Google. Oof. So we are heading to a Goodwill. We're about 11 minutes away. So I was shopping the hard goods and then this coat caught my attention. I know right away this is Helly Hansen, and even though it's not winter, this will probably still sell. I did throw this in the washing machine. It does have some spots here and there, but everything cleaned up really nicely, and I'm gonna price this for somewhere around $45 or best offer. And then I got sucked into looking at the clothing really quick, and then I came to my senses and went to go look at electronics. Hair tools are one of my favorite things to sell whenever I do actually find a good hair tool. They never last very long, but for me, they're a little difficult to find in my area. There are so many good ones to list, but I'll tell you guys what to not waste your time on is Revlon curling iron. So the highest priced Revlon curling iron on eBay sold is $20 plus shipping. So I always skip right over those. As I've been editing my footage from Ohio and Kentucky, I missed so many of these Sunbeam Oscar food processors. And I don't know why. I know these usually sell for between $25 and $30, just depending on condition. And I swear every video I've edited so far, they're kind of like Where's Waldo, but there is one on the shelf in every single one of my videos. And I think I passed up on one of them because they were cracked, and then on another because it was too dirty. But I probably still should have picked them up because I could have easily parted them out. I part out a lot of items like this if they're too dirty or if the base isn't working or if I can just get more money selling it piece by piece. We good? Water picks are always super fast sellers as well. But this one, I just couldn't tell if it was new or used, and you can't sell these in used condition on eBay. So just to be safe, I did not pick it up. You could see where there were like some water spots, but I didn't know if it was because it was used or for another reason, but I just left it behind. It was really clean, but I just wasn't 100% for sure. Never pass up older, new in the package underwear. Oddest thing ever, but they sell and they can sell for quite a bit of money. I couldn't find the date on these, so instead of being a weirdo like staring at this pack of underwear, I threw them in the cart and then I kept looking because I thought if there's one pack there might be another, and I did find another pack, but again I couldn't tell if these were old or not as well, these boxers right here. So I threw those in the cart too, and then I was gonna go look everything up. I had a couple things in my cart that I wasn't too sure about. So I record with my actual phone, and then this is my work phone, and for whatever reason the internet just was not working for me that day, so I ended up having to stop recording and look up the underwear. After staring at this pack of underwear for forever, I finally found the date, and they are dated 2004. So these do sell. Now these boxers, these do not sell. After searching, I do find a date on these ones, and these were dated, I believe, 2020, or 2021. So I didn't pick these ones up. And then if you notice this pack of sidewalk chalk, that's personal use. you can never have too much sidewalk chalk. So we are on to store 2 for the day. This is a Salvation Army, and I always check boxes, like if there's a coffee pot box or whatever. I just want to make sure that it's not something else in the box. So when I pull this up just a little bit, I know exactly what this is. I've sold a few of these Sunbeam toasters before. So this is the T20B Radiant Control Toaster, and let's say it doesn't work because I did not test it out. I can still sell this for $70 plus shipping. If it does work, these sell for around $120 on average. I've only been to this thrift store one time, so this is just my second time here. The last time I was here, I picked up a ton of like purple label Ralph Lauren, double RL Ralph Lauren, cashmere Ralph Lauren. They have a really nice section of designer men's clothing, and I sold all of that stuff on my Whatnot. Now, I haven't had a Whatnot auction in months, but I do plan on having one in the month of May, so I'm picking up items for that. It'll be all clothing, and that's what I end up purchasing today. So the first thing I see is this Dixon flannel, and their button-ups are $2 at this store. So I'm definitely grabbing that. So when I was here last time, this is where they had all of their designer men's clothing, but now this is just a $1 rack of men's clothing. So I do go through this and I pick up one shirt. Again, this is for my Whatnot. This is a vintage men's Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt, and this was the only shirt that I found on this rack. Now the rack next to it is a $2 rack, and it's all jackets, and I should have picked up this Brooks Brothers coat, but I didn't. So this is a linen and silk blend blazer, but unfortunately it had a couple spots on it, so I did not pick it up. Ralph Lauren 100% cashmere. It's got a hole and some stains. Armani Exchange, $9. Uh-oh, I'm caught. What is this? Johnston & Murphy, Hilfiger, Wrangler. I just feel like pants do. Oh, these are shorts. $5. I'll check these out. I know it's a good brand, but these feel like 100% linen. These are $6. I'll probably check those out too. Ralph Lauren chinos. Oh, this is cool. I don't think I would sell, but it's cool. Lamb's wool, linen, and silk. Probably would sell. I lied. $8. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Burma and bolos. Never heard of it. That has a stain. These are 100% linen men's Ralph Lauren pants. Those are nice. I'll look those over. Maybe grab those. sacks. Another. Oh, you know what? Does this match? Is this like a linen? It is. So, oh no, it doesn't. I think I got a little happy right there. We'll look this up too. $5. I'm gonna assume that's a yes too. Never heard of this one. Okay, you guys, my total in that store, he was trying to only charge me, I think he said $34, but it was like way more than that. So I gave him $40, just told him to keep the change. I don't know if you guys heard, but 100% of the proceeds from that thrift store go right to the Veterans Homeless Shelter here in Bay City, Michigan. So it's for a good cause. So I just gave him $40 for everything. I'll make a lot more than $40. So I didn't feel right taking a deal from him. On to the next store. So this is another little mom and pop thrift store, and I recognize this cranium caribou game from years ago. I sold one of these a few years ago, and the prices are kind of all over the place for this. So I pay $3.25 for this, and the first sold I see is for $49.99, but then there's another one for $74.99, and they're both complete, both in the same condition. I think I'll take my chances, part it out if it's not all there. I do check this out when I get home, and it is complete. I figure for $1, I'll pick up this Monster High doll, and hopefully during garage sale season, I'll find some more of these, and I'll be able to make a lot and put them all together. But individually, she'll probably sell for around $17. Mephisto is a really great brand of men's shoes. Most of the time they're going to be leather, so these only were priced at $6, and they're in very nice condition. There's very minimum wear on the heels. I always check the bottom of the shoes, especially the heel area, to look for any wear. These Birkenstocks need to be cleaned up a little bit, but I figure for $3, I'll put them on eBay. If they don't sell, I'll put them in a garage sale I'm having this summer for probably $10 to $15. And this was everything I picked up at this store. If you ever see the waffle blocks that are bigger than these ones, those ones sell for way more than these. But for $6, I should sell all of this stuff for somewhere around $80 to $100. They have these Tory Burch wedges priced at $10 for the pair, and they come with a dust bag. I ended up listing the dust bag separately, but these are in pretty good condition. They just have some minor wear on the toe. So I'm not going to price them as high as this comp. I'm going to price mine probably somewhere around $60 or best offer. And then I'm going to ask probably somewhere around $10 for the dust bag. I listed these Birkenstocks on Facebook Marketplace when I got home in my local group, and they sold for $30. The leather was so soft on these Cole Haans, and they had the Nike technology. I thought these might be worth something, so I looked them up, and these shoes have a really, really low sell-through rate, so I didn't pick these ones up. These green clogs were really funky and weird sells, so I went ahead and looked these up, and the fact that they were priced at $20, I figured that they were a pricey shoe. So I couldn't believe it though when I saw the comp for $69 plus shipping, so I definitely picked these up. This is everything I picked up at this store. I ended up spending about $50 there. Now, ironically, this is the last store, which was supposed to be the first store of the day. So I did pick this item up. For some reason, they had this priced up. I paid $4 for it, and it sold quickly for $18. I really think I'm a magnet for these Sunbeam Oscars. There's another one right up here, but as soon as I touch it, this one is really gross. Even the blade looks gross, so I do not pick that one up. Now, I do end up picking this up. So these sell really well, and if it doesn't work, I can sell that lid for $20. Now, what I didn't know when I picked this up, because I didn't open it, and I should have, somebody used it to grind cinnamon. So when I do list this, I need to disclose that, just because not everybody's gonna want their coffee to have a little cinnamon flavor to it. Now, items with a sell-through rate like this, I'm really picky on. So it does have a 100% sell-through rate, but it's $13. It will only sell for about $25. After fees, my profit would be pretty low, and even though it has a 100% sell-through rate, it could still take 90 days to sell. So I left that behind. I did pick up this Ralph Lauren cosmetic case set. So the last set just like this sold for $35, and this one is in very good condition. There's just a little bit of glitter inside the big case. It ended up being a really easy cleanup, and these just wiped clean with some baby wipes. The leather on this wallet was very soft. I was hoping it would be Fossil or some type of name brand, but all it said was genuine leather. There wasn't any type of branding on this, so I didn't pick this one up. Now, if you notice that Jello mold in my cart, I did not show you guys that, but I always pick these up. Usually they're priced at 99 cents. I throw this cologne bag inside my cart and then end up putting it back. This is a Aramis bag, and that perfume or cologne sells very well. If you ever see a bottle of it, definitely look it up. It's probably gonna sell. But this is all that I end up picking up from this store. It was really a bust today. So I spent a little less than $15 here, and then I ended up calling it a day. Okay guys, so I totally forgot to wrap this video up the day that I recorded, but I have sold those underwear. I sold them for $30. I have a feeling I priced them too cheap, but I had seen a ton of comps for the 6-pack that I had that had sold for $30. So I priced mine at $30 and it sold like within 10 minutes. But I feel like whenever something sells fast, I always feel like I priced it too low. This definitely was not my best day out thrifting, especially hitting up as many stores as I did. Actually working on getting everything listed. I just took a ton of pictures, so everything that you saw in this video should be posted by tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate